Cerise,
Hi, Miss Tamara.
do you remember this song? That was Dondria's song when she came out. And I was looking at YouTube, and you know how you have the autoplay, so all the videos and stuff were playing, and that song came, and I was like, I forgot about this song. But girl, what's up? How your week been going?
Good. What? Who is that you said?
Dondria.
The gospel singer?
Her no, 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 no.
Oh.
Um Dondria, she was a YouTube sensation. Like she was like one of the first YouTube artists that, that was able to score a record deal based on her covers that she did, and Jermaine Dupri signed her.
Oh wow. I don't think I remember her. I probably
Yeah.
need to go look. But
Yeah.
yeah. I was look when you picked up, I was like, what she got going on over there? Because I heard the music.
I was like, oh my God, I wonder if Cerise remembers this song. But anywho, thank you for tuning in to Pendulum Swing Conversations. I am your co-host Tamara.
And I'm Cerise Lynette. And today we are gonna be discussing well actually, I got a question. Okay. Shout out to the Shade Room. But I thought this was very interesting. They had the topic of how you dress determines on how you should be treated. Surprisingly, the female was like, you dress provocative, you should be treated as such.
I
The
saw
guy,
that clip.
yeah, the guy was kind of more like, um, he don't think the way you dress is the way you should be treated, you know. And I thought that was interesting coming from a female to think that way. I'm gonna let you go first. What are your thoughts on that?
I agree with her.
Okay.
Um, because that's what you put out there. I mean, if you're dressed as sexy, that's what you put out. You're putting to the forefront. It speaks before you even speak. And so, if I'm on my Instagram twerking, if I'm dressed a certain way and my butt cheeks are hanging out my pants, or my breasts, they're out clearly, it's calculated. That's a calculated move. I'm putting sex out there. So, unfortunately, I mean, what do you what do you want a guy to do or someone to do just so I could, I see you sitting over here, and your mind just looks so like, come on now.
Well, I mean, I get it, but just because she decides to, maybe she worked hard for her body, she feel like she want to wear the little mini skirt and whatever, but I don't think that gives people the right to judge her or to treat her a certain kind of way just because she's dressed that way. I mean, I feel like everybody deserves respect. I don't care what you look like. I don't care if you have your butt cheeks hanging out. I mean, you can personally I'd be like, oh, I wouldn't have wore that, but I would not treat her. I wouldn't disrespect her just because of the way she's dressed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like just because somebody dresses sexy, that doesn't give people the right to treat them a certain kind of way. Now, as far as their like guys' mindset, of course, it's gonna bring sex to the mind, and that's what they're gonna look for. But I'm just talking about as far as um, treating you as the way that you are dressed. I don't think that that's fair to anybody to be treated that way.
So if a guy walks up to a girl with her breasts out, because I actually seen an episode of The Breakfast Club, and
Hmm.
one of the girls, I forgot what reality show it was on or what she did, but she was somebody that promotes sex. And so when she came to to the show. And I love Charlamagne the God because he really taps into, he does things that make you think. You
Mm-hmm.
know, he's very triggering. Well, he used to be a lot. He has calmed down some,
Mm-hmm.
but she came at her, and he was like, "Wow, look at the titties," and she was
Mm-hmm.
so uncomfortable. And so
Right.
I'm like, you get what you get when you do what you do. And so if you don't want somebody to come up to you and be like, "Oh girl, that ass hanging out them shorts was good," you know, why put it out there? You could be
Yeah, but
sexy. You could cover up and be sexy. You could still appreciate your body and not be raunchy with it.
right. And to each his own, but I still feel like um if I choose to have my breasts out, I mean, what in your right mind gives you that right to come at me like that? If I'm talking to you and I'm respectful and I'm articulate and I'm smart, I still, so you feel like just because I'm wearing a shirt with my breasts out, you can be disrespectful?
Can
I
I
don't
can
think
I
that's right.
can a person not come up and compliment you because you got the titties out? Can they not come up
No,
to you and be like, "Wow, those breasts are really big, and I like how you just got them out in the open"? Is that
no,
okay?
what it's not okay because that's still treating them as like a sexual being. I mean, to each his own, but I feel like people should not have the right to treat somebody just because of the way their appearance is. That's kind of like with I'm gonna say if somebody looks dirty, I'm not gonna treat them like they look dirty. They're
That's
gonna be
that's
treat
that's different. That is
no
totally different.
no what I'm
Yeah, it
trying to
is.
we're talking about treating people how they come across. That's not saying that they're dirty because they can't help it. I'm not talking about a homeless person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're just talking about in general treating someone that the way their appearance look. I just said in a sexual way, but I'm talking about a different way now.
Okay, so
So
since you're switching it up, so if you're talking about something like your race, if you're talking about something about maybe your size or something, that's different. But if you're clearly coming out with your breasts on a platter and they're out, your behind is coming out your shorts. That's two separate things. You cannot mix the two because certain things are calculated. Now, if the person with their behind out their shorts, if they didn't have any more clothes, you would
so
be
I
able to
mean,
tell. But you
so
will know when something is calculated.
when you say it's calculated, are you saying that these people are putting on these clothes to say, I want to be harassed today because I'm gonna have my titties out bouncing and I want somebody to just harass me and sexually assault me because I'm looking like this?
No, what they're saying, and they may be, they could be saying that,
I
but
mean,
what
because
they're
when
saying
you say
is,
calculated, I'm
look
trying to
at
understand
my,
what you mean
no,
calculated.
when I say calculated, that is planned. When you have your breast out or your behind showing out your pants, that is planned, and
Right,
that screams, look at me, I'm sexy. Look at
right.
my ass. Look at my titties. That's what it screams. So just like if I was to get my hair done and somebody walks up to me and be like, "So you mean to tell me because because she has her breasts out, nobody can come and compliment her? Girl, I like the way your titties sit. Girl, I like how you got them titties out."
And it's also about character as well,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like certain people with a certain type of character is not going to still come at somebody like that. I mean, if you're the type that can see a woman and feel like it's okay to talk about, oh, your titties look good, that shows what type of man you are. Because if I'm getting dressed right and I'm feeling myself and I want to put on me a little tank top and I'll be like, oh, I look so cute in this. I'm not necessarily thinking that I'm looking like somebody, like I'm very provocative, or some people can't help it. They're heavy chested, but I don't think that that's strength that they should um be, call names or say
That's
let me,
different. That's a
because
different. If I'm
hold on,
calling you a hoe.
let me
Mhm.
finish. And so that's kind of like, I look at it like, somebody say they got a big old butt. Say they got a big old butt, and they know them jeans tight. They know they too tight. Girl, you can see you looking like it look painful. You know it's too tight. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, does that give somebody the right to be like, ooh, look how good your butt look in them jeans, and you just want to rock your cute jeans because you got a nice shape? So
That person is covered though.
yeah, but
But
I mean,
if somebody has, because but if somebody has their breasts out, so let's go with you in the tank top. You know your
mhm,
breasts, and
if
the
it's too,
tank top is revealing your cleavage, and you know that it looks sexy, and you know that it's gonna draw attention, because usually that's what people do. If they're wearing those very short dresses, or those very short those shorts with their butt hanging out, or they're wearing too much cleavage, they want people to look at them. That's why I say it's calculated.
yeah,
It's
they
done
do.
intention.
But
It's
that
done
that's why
intentionally.
my question was, they want that attention. But my question was, why do I have to be sexually assaulted because of that?
Assaulted.
Yeah, I mean,
Now
with words.
that's the difference. Sexually assaulted versus somebody approaching you, saying something about what you're doing.
That's considered
That's
sexual assault too,
see
according to HR.
when I consider sexual no when I consider sexually assault, is if somebody come up to you and be like, girl, I want to have sex with you because you got these, you know what I'm saying? Versus if you have it out and I say something to you sexual, because, well, no, not, let me back up. Not say something to you sexual, but you got your breasts out and I say, wow, those titties are beautiful. Or, girl, I like how you got them titties out showing everybody.
Yeah, I still don't feel like it's called for. I think ultimately I would look at their character, and I would look at them and say, wow, is that how you're raised to speak to a woman? I look,
Well, I mean, you can
does
you can say
make
that
you
all you
feel,
want.
does that make you feel good about yourself for coming up to me, being like that towards me? Does that make you feel good? Okay, then, thank you. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
man, well, man, you got your booty hanging out your shorts. I thought you was advertising.
Oh, but thank you. You're such a gentleman. And thanks for, that's how I look at it, because I think a man that would do that is a creep. He's
Now,
creepy and he's cringy.
should she be judged as a whore? That's a
Definitely
different
not.
thing.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
if I'm
definitely
judging
creepy.
you based on you having your booty out or your breasts out, but if I say something to you, and I'm, and guys, they like to get, girl, I like how you got your booty hanging out them shorts. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we gotta agree to disagree. If I don't
Right.
want the attention, if I don't want certain attention, I'm not gonna advertise it.
Right. And I totally agree with you, because that's not my style too. I would rather be sexy but covered up. You can show things but covered up. My argument was, should they be disrespected? No. Personally, I wouldn't go out nowhere with anything hanging out, because that's just when I am. But
Hmm.
if somebody feels like they want to do that, no, I don't think that they should be um disrespected or made to feel some type of way because of that. I
Okay.
just be like, them things real short, and keep it moving. But
All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to agree to disagree. I
Yeah,
mean,
and
I
I thought
agree. No,
y'all
she shouldn't. No, a woman should not be judged. Like as far as saying a whore or something like that, or definitely shouldn't walk up to her and say, let's have sex. But if somebody pointed out to you, be like, girl, good, say something sexual. As far as it being out there, you get what you get when you do what you do. Period. So what else
right.
you got today?
Y'all let us know how y'all feel about that. Whether you feel like a woman, it's okay for her to be said some to be told certain things because of the way she look, or you feel like everybody should keep their mouth closed and just keep it moving. So just let us know in the comments how y'all feel about that. But that's just something I saw, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this to the show and talk about this because I feel some type of way because she said that, you know. But
Mm,
so what you got going on?
I have nothing going on today. Absolutely nothing. It's Sunday. I'm just at home chilling. What a In the celebrity news.
In
Hello.
this news.
Yeah, in the celebrity news. Because I think you was talking something, saying something today about some celebrities.
I don't remember.
Mm,
Re- Remind me.
I don't remember because I don't too much like to talk about the celebrities. Actually,
You don't
how
like
that
talking.
goes.
You don't like talking about celebrities.
Because I always wanted to make this a safe place for anybody. Um,
Well,
like maybe we could talk about the action of something, and then make it a topic. But as far as how I am.
but talking about celebrities doesn't mean bad. It
I
doesn't
mean,
have to
no.
be. Yeah. So like talking about them, um, I think it's good. Because I feel the same way. I don't want to say things because I'm the type of person. I just feel like I mean, I have comments, don't get me wrong, but I would never just be outright a Wendy Williams, Yeah, I name drop Wendy Williams. I wouldn't be outright just like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
I have opinions about stuff. But yeah, I would definitely like talking about them because it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You know, I know when we were growing up, every time an artist came out with an album, we couldn't wait to listen so we could talk about it and talk about the songs we like or the songs we kind of wasn't feeling. Stuff like that.
Okay. So
It
what?
just
What? Give me your top five all-time favorites albums.
albums.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm not gonna go in the order. I'm just
Okay.
gonna name my top 5 albums. It would definitely be
Michael
Lauren
J.
Hill.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lauren, Miseducation of Lauren Hill. Um,
I miss her so much. I
I
think that's
know,
something we need
I
this
know,
during this time, man, where
I
everybody
know.
is just
Yeah,
not loving their natural self. Like
right,
Lauren just made you feel good about just being black and natural.
right. And she was so ahead of her time, and we didn't realize it. But looking back, it's like wow. Okay,
Yeah.
Lauren Hill.
That album is definitely a classic. Like
Right,
it's timeless. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right. Of course, my girl Mary J.
Which
My
one?
life.
My life. Yes.
My, yeah, I,
Oh.
yeah. My life. Um.
Let's talk about my life, okay?
Okay.
Mary did a My Life tour about probably about 5 or 6 years ago, where
Mhm.
she went from state, from city to city, and she sung my life from the intro to the outro. Like she sung, and she did it in order. That was the one of the best concerts that I've been to in my
Remember that.
life.
I remember that. Yep. I remember that. I didn't go, but I remember when she did the concert.
Okay, so who else you got?
Um, I'm just trying to think of albums that I can put on from start to finish. Um, I really like Off the Wall, Michael Jackson's Off the Wall.
I'm not a Michael
Um,
Jackson fan.
yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. Oh, let me think. I think In Vogue, the first In Vogue album, Hold On.
Is that the first or the second one? Huh?
In Vogue, Hold On.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is that the first or the second one? Cause
That's
you
the
remember?
first.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hold On is the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the same album they did the remake of Something He Could Feel?
I don't think was it. I think that was on Funky Divas, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I'm thinking. I don't know. If I'm wrong, y'all correct me, please.
I'm thinking, is that the one where the cover was them in the desert with the red scarves?
I can't remember what album that was.
Okay, we'll figure it out. But go ahead. What's another one?
So how many I got now? I got 4.
Yeah, that was okay. So you gave
And,
me Lauryn Hill, Mary, Michael, In Vogue, and you got one more.
and I have to say my girl India Ari.
Sarisa, you going in and out. Which one was it for India Ari?
India Ari, the first one.
The first one with video.
With yes, and Brown Skin.
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm huge India Ari fan. I'm a huge India Ari fan.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I am. She's actually one of the people. It's few people that I probably would be emotional if I meet. I think she would be the one that I would probably get emotional because her songs have meaning and feeling, and I just love her so much. I would really probably get emotional if somebody was like, "Come here, I want you to meet India," you know.
Okay, so give me the song that actually speaks to you. That one song that actually speaks to you by India Ari.
I Am Not My Hair and Ready for Love. And if you listen to the song I Am Ready for Love, just the words are amazing. You know, especially when you're at a place to where you're ready for that companionship, for that man, that love, you know. Yeah. That is like probably the one that speaks to me. And I Am Not My Hair, that kind of makes me emotional because that is the song that we used to play when my sister was fighting cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So we would play that song after she was losing her hair.
Oh.
So yeah. But yeah, that's my choices and my songs, you know. Yeah. So
Awesome.
what about you?
What about me?
I like
album that really helped me doing she actually released that CD during a rough breakup that I had. It was my first love. Yeah. And that CD really helped me get through a lot. Let's see. I would have to say Lauryn Hill. I will also have to say Guy, their first album.
Mm,
Piece of My
that's a
Love and
good.
all that. Yes,
Yeah,
that one was
yes,
good.
that's a good one.
Definitely Any Heartbreak.
Good one.
I mean, something that you could just put on and just let it
Right.
ride.
Yep.
I would also say, um, I would have to put Music Soul Child's first,
Yeah, that's a good one.
and
I,
then if I could have an honorable mention,
okay.
of course it would be Beyonce's first album. Okay,
I forgot about B.
yes,
Yeah.
could never
Let,
forget about B.
okay. Let's do this. What's your favorite Beyonce album? Is that the very first one? That's like your favorite all time Beyonce album?
Uh, oh no, I would say if I had to pick a favorite Beyonce album, that is so hard because I just
Right.
love everything that she. Let me see. If I have to pick a favorite one, mm, I don't know. It's between the Beyonce one, which is the self-titled Beyonce one. That's the one with Drunken Love and Pretty Hurts and
Right.
uh that what
Yeah.
song was that? Rocket.
Yes.
Yeah, and like, oh girl, she just turned it all the way up on that album, like, and the
Right.
visuals. So that was just everything to me. I would have to pick two. So
Okay.
I don't know. I would have to pick three because remember her second one, B-Day,
Yeah.
with Get Me
Yeah.
Bodied
Yeah.
and Deja Vu and
Yeah. I think B-Day
and,
is probably
and Irreplaceable.
right. Yep.
It's so hard.
Yeah. I like the album 4 too.
Four, that was my least favorite. However, it was still, I still loved it. That's just my least favorite one because
Right.
it was like on a whole different level with four.
Yeah.
And then we can't forget about that I Am Sasha Fierce.
Right. Right. I like that album as well.
See, Beyonce is a whole nother show, okay?
Yeah.
A whole nother show. We gotta do
Right.
a show just about her, about herself.
Right. Right. She's just like on. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think she would be the one that I would be emotional about if I met her. I think Mary would be the emotional one. Like if I was starstruck or anything, I think I would just cry because of the place that I was when my life came out and how it helped me.
Mary.
So I think if I cried with anyone, it would be Mary.
Mary is such. I mean, she's our childhood. She's our adulthood. I mean, that's just the soundtrack of our life. That's why I think it's kind of like, yes, I would get emotional with Mary too. But guess what? I got emotional when I saw Beyonce in concert, and I didn't even think I would when they came out. When the stadium went dark, and then they did the little video. I was fine. I was just like all hype. And when I saw her and Jay-Z on the screen, I got emotional. I don't know where it came from. And I looked over at my niece and I'm like, I feel like I want to cry. She said,
girl, not me. When, and I don't miss the, I don't miss the, I don't miss the Beyonce concert. So every time I see her, I be like, hey, friend.
Oh, it was so weird. It was weird.
Yeah. But all right. Thank y'all so much for listening to us again. God bless you.
Appreciate the love, and we'll see you again next week.
Make sure you share and subscribe. Love you. God bless you. Good night.
Good night.